Welcome everybody to our Assassin's Creed Unity live stream. I'm joined today by Marty Saliba.
Hey!
And John Ryan.
Hi there. You're Destin Legary.
I am Destin
You're my favorite.
your host. Thank you for introducing me, Marty.
Yeah, no worries.
So you guys have had a little bit of time with this game. Let's cut the pleasantries and show people what they want to see.
This is the game.
A little bit of Unity.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Arno right now is on top of a building. Which building are you on top of?
It's the old building. I don't know.
It's the old fancy cathedral of something or other.
Le de la Cite, Palais de Justice.
Oh, the Palace of Justice.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a little. We're just gonna synchronize just to show you. Hey, Paris is really big in this game.
It's huge.
It is absolutely massive.
It's gargantuan. It's
and everywhere you see, you can go to relatively early in the game.
yeah. I mean,
city's
after
unlocked.
like the first or second sequence, I think, right?
Yeah,
Or the first memory.
And you go there. There's no loading times when you're going there, so technically it's just wildly impressive.
Yep.
Yeah, Paris in this game is an incredibly dense city, denser than any of the cities in the previous AC games.
Yeah, it really has been cool just to honestly just to walk around in it.
Yeah.
Like there's a ton of random events that you can run into, but also just exploring the city and like looking at the architecture itself is great.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's happening down there right now?
You see sort of massive crowds throughout the game. Obviously it takes place during the French Revolution.
The first one.
The first one. The first of many.
The first of all.
Yeah, and sort of you sort of witness the city of Paris as it sort of descends into turmoil. But also,
You just bounce off that guy's head.
I bounced off the guy's head, but look at this. The crowds are pretty impressive in this game. That was one of the things during E3 they sort of wanted to highlight that.
There's a thief.
There's a
Get
thief.
him.
I'm gonna tackle him.
Get him! Tackle him!
I
tackle
got him.
You
I
did
tackled
so
the
good,
thief.
Marty. You
I
tackled that
the
thief so good.
did it.
Great job.
Now he just stands there.
Well, no, that's a thief. So yeah, those are crowd events. Those happen
there's some
randomly.
stuff going down.
So that's
right
one of
now.
the things is like yes, there are massive amounts of crowds, but Paris sort of just exists with or without you.
Yeah, it's a
things
very
will happen.
lively town.
Yeah, you see, there's revolution,
buddy.
And then pro tip, you want to loot bodies in this game.
Yeah.
AC games have always been about looting, but looting gets you money, gets you different sort of consumable items like lockpicks, medicine.
Yep. Smoke bombs. Cherry bombs.
Speaking of getting stuff, Marty, we are doing a
That was a
giveaway.
segue.
That was a great job.
On our Assassin's Creed Unity live stream today, we are giving away PS4 copies of Assassin's Creed Unity, Xbox One copies, and we also have...
But at the same time, if you get outnumbered, which happens very quickly because a lot of these missions are full of enemies,
You'll get killed very quickly.
if you get outnumbered, you're going to get killed very quickly.
Well, especially too because they've introduced sort of a leveling system.
Yeah.
Where you need to, instead of like in 4, for example, you automatically started the game with air assassinations and like stealth from like benches and stuff and dual assassinations. You need to unlock all of that.
Yeah. So you see, obviously these guys, I stabbed that guy, but then we got to fight his buddy. So you see, if you see in the upper left-hand corner above my name, it says Elite Trainee, and it's that 1 star, and that's sort of what level I am right now. And that level is dependent on the gear you have. Obviously, you're gonna start off at level 1, but you saw him before I killed him. It
He
was.
felt funny.
He felt funny. It was really good.
He had the 2 stars, and so that's sort of the. It's a way for you to see, hey, this guy is a little bit tougher than me. So
Yeah.
if you're a level 1 and you're trying to go against like a level 5 guard,
I made the mistake of.
broke up their dance party.
He did.
I'm like the town from Footloose.
You're John Lithgow.
I'm John Lithgow.
It's like
from
no
Footloose.
dancing.
So actually, you're
I made the
passing all
mistake
those
the other day.
missions.
Oh.
What are those that are popping up?
Paris is just
trying to rob
full
that
of
bank.
side quests. It's there's events called Paris Stories, which are side quests that a lot of them are sort of based on Parisian myths, legends, tall tales, real events. You'll encounter some actual, historical, figures. We'll show one later with Madame Tussaud. You may know her from the wax
Famous
museums.
wax museum.
Yeah.
I like to think that we'll learn a little bit more about her than she's just that lady who made wax figures.
Yeah, she's
but
kind of
maybe
crazy.
we won't.
She's
Who
definitely kind
knows?
of crazy. But yeah, you have these crowd events, which are sort of just dynamic events that'll pop up where someone's getting harassed, someone stole something from someone, and you complete those and you
Get smoke bombs.
No, well then
Oh, no,
steal
you
the
complete
smoke
them
bombs.
and you get like they have tiers. So like
Yeah.
if you complete a set of 5, you get like 100 francs.
Yeah.
If you complete 10, you get like a new pistol or something.
So definitely, we'll show you some of the. I think for the first time in the series, there's actually customization via like a kind of a skill tree, I would say.
Okay.
And so they're broken up into these 4 sections: melee, range, stealth, and health.
Interesting.
The melee ones, it helps you sort of master various weapons: one-handed weapons,
Yeah.
heavy weapons, long weapons. Haven't used a ton of those. The ranged ones are definitely helpful. You can grab a pistol. This assassin cache, you can't get this until later on, a little bit later on in the game. Incredibly helpful. It's refills a lot of your items and will refill allies if you're playing co-op who are near you.
That's super handy.
Okay.
And so that's crazy handy.
So it's kind of like a team buff.
Yeah, it's like a team
Yep.
buff.
And then
but-
you get the classic money bag.
Yeah, money bags, poison bombs. The
Yep.
stealth ones are also really great. Probably the most useful one in the game are the locksmiths.
Got it.
So there are chests throughout the city where you can just unlock them normally, but then there's ones where you have to sort of play this unlocking mini game, and like they're level 3 chests that the mini game is almost impossible without the level 3.
Yep.
But the rewards in them are incredible.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest money hauls you can get in the game.
I'm excited to unlock all those chests.
Absolutely.
I just played one side mission where it's like you have to unlock 4 doors for one of the secondary objectives, and I only have locksmith level 1, and even then I broke all my picks immediately.
There,
It was
yeah.
just like,
Oh,
nope.
no, it's
Nope.
super tough. And then health, a lot of them are thicker skinned, which allows you to survive in combat a little bit longer.
Basically the craftable armor upgrades from the last one.
Yeah.
So that's your skills. Are we able to show character customization? Because that's
Yeah.
one major feature of this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can make Arno look however you want him to look.
Yeah, there are. There's a lot of things you could do, it's sort of for the first time you really. And the character that you create in single player is the same one that you're going to bring into multiplayer, and so whatever you earn in single player, and then whatever you earn in co-op missions are all funneling into the same sort of currency.
So it's not you're just gonna have 4 of the exact same Arnos walking.
No, very different. Like my Arno by the end of the game is very strange looking. So you see all the different hoods have their own properties. You can see the
This one he's trying to be Batman.
he's trying to be Batman.
He's clearly trying to be Batman
yeah.
there.
He's doing a pretty good job though.
He's doing okay. I noticed there were some yesterday where I was playing, and he's got like a big gold Batman mask on.
Oh, that's what I had throughout my throughout story playthrough. And so obviously certain things are way out of our price range.
Yeah.
We're not going to
Yeah.
be affording 125,000.
Legendary item.
Yeah.
Maybe we will.
By the
You
end of the
don't know for
stream, we'll
sure.
see how good
By the
that
end of the stream, we're gonna earn
Yeah.
200,000
Yeah.
francs.
So we're gonna we'll upgrade. We'll buy some things and we'll show you how we can make him look a little bit different than he currently looks.
Now, I really like the traditional blue, but another option is colors.
There's a lot of colors,
Let's
yeah.
buy everything and see a few of the different colors.
We're gonna see some of the colors. They're gonna look cool. We got forearms. Yeah, everything.
Them fancy new
It's
gloves.
nice.
I'm going to spend so much time in this mode of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Playing dress up.
Yeah, playing dress
Yep.
up. Like making my assassin look exactly how I want him to
Yeah.
look.
I'm gonna make mine just Batman.
Yeah,
The color
Batman.
palette just all black, just Batman.
It's going to be really interesting to see what the community does with it, right? Because we're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
see Batmans. We're probably going to see Wolverines and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all the Marvel characters or DC characters.
Well, it's because you can't like specifically customize every single color palette, so you
you can
can't
get them
necessarily
close,
make.
though.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you can. The color palettes that you have available are pretty much just like you get your choice of like 3 colors at a time.
Yeah.
Now this was really exciting the first time
Yeah.
I saw it. We saw this at PAX.
Yep.
This is the first time we're able to show it. You can actually pick assassin outfits
Yeah.
from the series.
Yeah.
So for there's Altair.
Yeah, there's Altair, there's Shay from Rogue, obviously Ezio, Edward, Connor.
Oh, that guy.
Then these are various characters who will appear throughout the game. But yeah, you have to use Assassin's Creed Initiates, which is sort of a companion app. Yeah, there's different. You don't buy those costumes. You have to earn them through.
You earn them through the companion app, which
Well,
is
Companion
there's-
app, the
it's
game,
2 separate
Initiates.
things actually. There's Initiates, which is an online thing. I think that's browser based, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the companion app is a totally different thing, which we've actually yet to get our hands on.
So you can't actually earn that in game.
There's certain ones you
Right.
can earn in game, but
Okay.
the classic costumes you can't.
I really
Yeah.
want that Altair outfit.
I know,
So, yeah.
So yeah, you see a bunch
I'll
of different
totally
color
take
palettes.
the Shay
Oh,
one.
that's really neat.
That's a fancy.
So I see
purple.
what you mean. Like they're kind of mixed. You can't like make
Exactly.
it exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't say like I want yellow, I want spandex yellow chest piece, and then like
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, and weapons. You've been running around with a mace, but a lot of people might prefer a scimitar, rapier.
Yeah.
yeah, I've got a very
Anything
nice
but a
rapier that I
mace.
liked.
Yeah, anything but a miss. There's some cool weapons too. This is my favorite, the Bident. I'll call it the Joe Bident, if we will.
I don't think we will. I don't like that.
Well, I own it
That's
now.
more.
so-
That's
All
more
right,
of
for trademark.
a ranged weapon.
Yeah,
So you
it's a
kind of,
heavier
keep away.
weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and you can also upgrade certain weapons. So yeah. So we look a little bit different now. Let's we'll go back to the field and we'll cause a ruckus.
Could cause some wacky wacky adventures around Paris.
Around Perry, yeah. Let's see. We'll go back to sort of the this game's version of the homestead,
Yep.
which is your cafe, your theater, which is sort of your it's a front. Its front is a theater, bar,
It's like
cafe.
a theater cafe, but it's actually a spot for the Assassin's Brotherhood and the Revolutionaries. It's like super cool.
Yeah.
So Marty, while you're running around to this mission, I actually have a question for you.
Le Café Théâtre.
How drastically? Oh, this is actually from one of our Twitter questions. How drastically does the new descending parkour help the flow of free running? The pacing always seemed off before.
That's
have
a good
they
question.
improved it?
They have absolutely
So
improved
good.
it.
Oh
That's that's probably the biggest traversal improvement to the game.
Yeah.
So in previous AC games, obviously the act of in 1 and then Ezio's trilogy, the act of moving upwards always felt great.
Yep.
And then
getting down, you just kind of get stuck, and you're like, I
yeah.
can't. How do I?
Yeah.
And like you try and like your only option is to like hold B or hold whatever the down.
Yeah,
key
but
is,
then in like
and then you just
in,
fall to your
in,
death.
in AC
You always
3,
encounter that thing where you're running, then you jump over there.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
do you still get
But
that
then
as
well,
much?
so the first 4 games introduced vertical traversal. 3 and Black Flag really showed
made
you
it-
horizontal traversal.
Yeah.
But then this one has really changed how you can move downwards. So as you see in the upper right-hand corner, you have free run down and free run up. Free run up is just standard
free
what you're
run.
going to be doing. Free run down is how to get down from places and look pretty dope doing it.
Oh, that's
So
And
able to
make
get
it
down
really quick.
really easily.
I mean, that would have taken twice as long in any other AC game.
Yeah. So the way they've designed a lot of the buildings is that there's just so many ways to get up and down them
Yep.
that the game it's really smart how it just will know. Very rarely did I ever get caught up on an obstacle and just sort of frustrated.
I've had it happen a couple of
Yeah.
times. Mostly it was because of my own incompetence. So.
Well, congrats, Exile. For that question, we're actually going to give you a copy of Assassin's Creed Unity and Rogue on the platform of your choice. Yes, you get both games.
Whoa!
We're going to be doing a few more giveaways throughout the show. We have 3 more bundles to give away.
3 more bundles.
3 more bundles to give
Wow.
away.
What if you want the game on Dreamcast? Can you get it on Dreamcast?
Well, it doesn't exist.
What
on the
about GCN?
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Still not there.
Sorry.
GCN.
We'll update the story with more details as when it'll be hitting those
As
platforms.
it happens. Yes,
Breaking
we'll show off the. I got lost. Okay, we'll show off the cafe, which is sort of your home base, which
We get
you'll be
sidetracked.
upgrading. Yeah, and that's where you can. That's where you can sort of have training, where you try out new weapons. That's
Yep.
where you can see mementos from missions. And sort of wander around. Also, you'll notice that we have been entering and exiting buildings a lot, and that's
Yeah, because in the previous Assassin's Creed games, it would be like, oh, you can go into buildings.
Yeah.
But you would actually just kind of like go in through a window, and then a cutscene would play where you like run through it, and then you're out the other side.
Yeah, but this
now
is-
you can actually go into a bunch of buildings are open, like at least on every street.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It's your room.
And this is Arno's room. He's just hanging out there. This is where he sits. He thinks. He drinks a cognac.
Ooh, a nice brandy.
Yeah. And so yeah, this is the place you upgrade it throughout the game. Like in previous games, the more you upgrade it, the more you do.
It's like your mansion. Like
Yes. Yeah.
introduced in 2.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That was just a little training. You can try out new weapons and stuff.
You found a training room. Good job.
I know,
Great
I did,
job.
I
You
did.
found a house in your mansion.
Yeah.
There
A
are so
room
many
in your
rooms in this
mansion, a room in your
mansion
mansion.
that I didn't even know existed until right now.
Now, I noticed that you keep popping
those
into
criminals.
your Eagle Vision. Why do you do that?
I mean, Eagle Vision. Since the beginning of the series, it's sort of just a way to there's a lot going on the screen, so it's a way to display information.
But it
more
was
quickly.
also it was a little bit OP'd in previous titles. Like in 4, for example, if you turned it on, you could just have it on forever. Here, it's a rechargeable, usable item.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
instead of just clicking it on and like immediately tracking your targets, you can see that it actually runs out of time. Your targets will stay highlighted for a little bit extra, but then you'll also have to wait for it to recharge before using it again.
Yeah.
Which actually, I think it is a really cool element. There was a couple of campaign missions I was playing yesterday that really sort of, it really made me think about how I wanted to approach it a lot more carefully.
Yeah.
Because I can't just turn it on and be like, oh, there's all the guards that I
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
Like, there's no more marking targets or anything like that.
Yeah. We can still mark targets. I don't want to be a disinformation agent. Yeah, killed that guy pretty good.
Oh,
Finisher. Oh!
Yeah.
That Biden, though.
He's
Yeah,
not
the
getting
Biden.
up.
So you saw that you were in Creed points, not Creed the band or Creed.
Thank you.
the character from The Office. Yeah.
With arms wide open.
Yeah, with arms wide open. Green points you earn by doing assassiny things, stealth kills, air kills,
Like shoving your trident through someone's chest and
finishers,
like ripping it
yeah.
out the other side.
Yeah. You earn those points, and those points can be used to
look out!
to actually upgrade specific pieces of equipment.
Yeah.
So like you could buy armor using money, and then use the creed points to upgrade said armor.
Or you can hack it,
Or you can hack it.
which is a strange little minigame. I'm actually not sure how you gain more hacking
Now you're an
points.
apprentice.
Yeah, I know.
Great job. Level up. Level up.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna.
You should probably run away from this area because you've made every guard map.
You know what?
Fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. Whatever. I mean, you killed a bunch of police.
Fortune favors the bold. We're
also
gonna climb a
you
building
get
now.
hung.
We're gonna climb a building that is a famous building.
A
Cool.
famous building.
Yeah.
What kind of famous building? Are we talking like book famous or like movie famous?
It's
or maybe both.
It's the Empire State Building.
No, it's not. That's in New York.
It could be. Who knows?
Is it? Oh, okay. It's where that dude with the weird back
Yeah.
showed up.
Old
That
weird
looks
back.
familiar.
Yeah.
Old weird back. Quasi weird back.
Yeah.
So we're talking, of course, about Notre Dame.
Notre Dame Cathedral. Yeah, which is one of the sort of hallmark structures in the game.
Yep.
There are missions set around it. The interior of it is pretty freaking gorgeous.
You can actually go inside.
Yeah, you can go
Yep.
inside.
Oh, amazing. Can you right
think
now?
the-
Because
are
it
the
looks
doors
like
open
people
right
are
now?
unhappy.
People are very sad. But look, it's
Oh,
so
wow.
nice. Except there's a lot of just crap in this church.
Well, that's
It's par for the
that's
course
church,
in
yeah.
18th century, 19th century France.
Yeah,
No, this is still 18th century.
Yeah, I really. One of the
looks
things I
great.
really like about the game is the visual style isn't. I mean, obviously it's running on the new gen consoles and it looks really good. But I like how it has this sort of style to it where it seems dreamlike
Yep.
in a way, where it seems less like, hey, this is what Paris looked like during the French Revolution, and almost
Yeah.
more of this is what I remember Paris looking like during the French Revolution.
I like that.
Yeah, and so yeah,
And
I
it makes
mean,
sense because, abstergo and synchronization memory.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
you can go up top there.
You go up top
Oh
there.
yeah, you can explore the whole church. You can even get in the catacombs
Oh,
underneath
wow.
it.
Yeah.
There are a lot of just places to wander inside and get lost in. Like I was
Yeah.
running down the street, I don't know, Rue du Paris or some random road, and I was going down the road and I saw this open door and I was like, oh hey, what's in here? And it was like this 5-story house with like probably 15 rooms in it,
Oh, wow. That's pretty
and
neat.
it was
So
awesome.
where are you going right now?
Oh, I'm trying to pick a
breaking
lock,
it.
but I'm failing.
Oh,
I have 4 left. I
there,
got
There
it.
you go.
You did it. Great job.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed
Second-
it. We did
second
it.
time.
Second time.
Yeah, let's go to the roof.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the
Let's
roof.
check out that. We've seen the inside. Let's check out the exterior of
Can't get
Notre
out that
Dame.
one.
Whoa!
Oh no!
It's the Animus. The Animus glitched up
There
there
you
for
go.
a second.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of always what I loved about the Assassin's Creed games is if the game itself experiences an issue, you can always like, no, it's the Animus. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be
Yeah, the
that.
story
I was
You're
like, glitching the
desyncing.
Animus. Desynchronized.
Exactly. So many desynchronizations.
They did a amazing job modeling this building. A lot more detail than we've
Yeah.
seen in the past.
Yeah,
Assassins.
Well, I
It's-
mean, it's the leap that you see going into the next generation of consoles, like with
Obviously,
the
yeah.
improved technical hardware. Just the textures, everything can look great, and it's just so much of it's a much broader scale. Like,
Yeah.
Watch Dogs looked really good, but it was still held back a little bit by the PS3 and the PC.
Yeah,
Or not
by
PC,
going sort of full
360.
full into next gen. you're
Yeah,
able to-
by really embracing it, they were like,
Yeah.
okay, look at all the pretty stuff. Like
No
even
more
from this distance,
limitations.
like look at one of the buildings over on the side.
Oh,
over
I
there.
accidentally jumped off.
That's okay.
I'm gonna blame me for that one. But like even from the rooftop,
Can we turn around and just look at it from the exterior?
You can see like on the buildings across the river from you, you can see the level of detail is still excellent.
Yeah, there's a sense of sort of scale, and the city kind of dwarves you.
Yeah,
which is cool.
absolutely. Like when you get especially into like the really tiny alleyways and streets,
Yeah.
and you just stop for a second and like look up, and it's like all 3-story buildings around you and the huge crowds and stuff. It's
Yeah,
really intense.
but it's not only big sort of upwards, but it's also big, going downwards.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh, so
segue,
you,
Destin.
you can go into the
at this.
catacombs.
Into the
et cetera.
catacombs, if you will. Destin, did you know I've been to the catacombs?
No,
Like in real
really?
life?
Yeah, in real life.
wow.
Is
Oh,
this where you
really
went
cool.
for your demo of this? Into the catacombs below Perry?
And I almost didn't make it out alive.
I don't
That's
believe that.
terrifying.
Yeah. You don't believe me?
Were you
Did you
sober?
hunt werewolves?
Were you sober?
I was really scared. I was sober.
Okay.
Both of those things make me sad.
Oh,
Was it a sobering experience?
it was a sobering.
Oh, this is really neat. So you can actually go way underground, explore everything.
Yeah, explore
down
the
here.
sewers.
Is this what it was like when you were there?
It wasn't. I wasn't wading through water.
Yeah, that is also probably just
No,
rife.
that's
with
not water,
disease.
Marty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's just pretend it's water.
It's 18th century France, Marty. We know this isn't water.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So there's all sorts of stuff to do. There's a lot of missions you're able to sort of, you have a central target that you want to assassinate, but at the same time, the way you go about finding that target and killing that target is sort of up to you. So if you want to, go in the, go underneath and assassinate them from there, or if you want to go from the air, you can kind of do all that.
Yeah, it very much harkens back to the older games
like-
in the series, which I think is really great.
We actually have a lot more to get to. Let's hop back outside really quick. And you have another famous location you could show us.
I think I could probably find this one.
Okay.
Someplace.
While you make your way there, we're actually going to take another question. This one is from Hawks, and he said, "How big exactly is the game map? Is it actually all of Paris?" So
We're
you're in the
game
map
map right
right
here.
now.
Yeah.
Why don't you show them how big the map is?
Yeah, I mean, this place is huge. This is,
And it looks like you actually haven't unlocked everything.
No. I'm pretty in this build that we're playing here. It's pretty early in the game. I'm only probably.
This is a
quarter.
fraction.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
this is the map. This is the map itself. All of the missions I've done
like-
so far have been.
For example, everywhere we've been running in right now has just been those two central.
we haven't
overall
actually left
squares.
this little island yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So to give you an idea of scale, Hawks, there.
Large.
It's very
Yeah.
like I went through yesterday and I get every single synchronization point.
Yeah.
And it probably took me about 2.5 hours to
Just
walk,
to do the
just
sync
to
points,
like
yeah.
strunk around the entire city and get.
Yeah,
all
and the city
points.
pretty early in the game. The
Maybe an
city's
hour
open
and
up
a
for you. The city
It's
opens
huge.
up and you're able to go sort of wherever you want and do a lot of the side quests, do a lot of the sort of optional stuff. The game definitely doesn't force you to just mainline the story. It sort of opens up Paris as a playground for you to
And Versailles,
find your own fun. And Versailles.
that one little teeny tiny town.
Well, congrats, Hawks. You're going to win a copy of Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Rogue on the platform of your choice. We are still taking questions throughout the show, so keep tweeting at IGN with the hashtag ACUnity, and we will take your questions and answer them as they come.
Look at that, we're back.
So we are
Look at that.
at
Here
the
we are.
Palace de Justice.
Yeah.
The
that was
Palais de
beautiful.
Justice.
Yeah, that was back. So this is back where we started.
Got it.
It's a little different time of day.
What's that building there in the distance?
That's still Notre Dame.
Still that football place.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I like how throughout the course of the game, as you're sort of progressing through the French Revolution, the city changes. So the attitude of the people change. People become angrier, more violent.
Yes.
The French Revolution, this wasn't sort of a romantic revolution.
Yeah,
and
it's
by the
not-
end of it, everything was bathed in shades of gray.
Yeah, there's a really great. If you know how they have the database entries in front of it, where the first one that you get is like, this is not the French Revolution from that really terrible Broadway show.
Yeah.
And I thought that was hilarious because it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, everyone always thinks like you say the French Revolution. It's like, no, there were many of them, and they were all way uglier.
Yeah.
Than that show.
Yeah.
So Marty, we showed a few locations.
Yeah. You want to do a mission?
Let's do an actual mission.
We do a mission, a
actual
Paris
mission.
story.
So this is a side mission.
This is a side mission, yeah. So this is one of the Paris stories we were talking about, and this is we're going to see Madame Trousseau.
So
Retrieve
these
famous
pop up everywhere. You
super-
just walk up to the person and you accept these side missions. What do you get for doing them?
I mean, it depends. Certain side missions give you money. Certain side missions give you the creed points. Certain side missions will give you actual equipment. You need to progress through certain ones in order to get ones later on. But yeah, so this is she wants to make her wax. Her sort of goal was to make a wax sculpture of
figures.
everyone, death figures of everyone who was
Who's that?
killed in. This is her assistant of everyone who was killed by the guillotine during the French Revolution, and that quickly became impossible because way too many people died by the
Yeah,
guillotine.
there was way too many people getting their heads lopped off.
Yeah. And so she lost 3 of the heads, and so I have to speak with her assistants in order to
That is
get some information on where these heads may have gone, and then
That
go
is
retrieve
really
the heads.
terrible.
What, to lose the heads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like first off, to collect the heads, like shunk, roll. Oh, hey, just let me grab that.
And then to lose them.
But then to lose them,
That's not
like
good for business. Yeah.
that person had like a family, man. Like, and they
don't know
probably
that.
want that. Well, okay, maybe they didn't.
Well, there you go. There's a head. That's not one of the
Found
heads I'm
it.
looking for.
You found
but,
it.
No, it's a head.
No, you found the head.
Captain A head.
He's really sad. That's a sad.
Just retrieve
head.
it. Grab it.
Just try to trick her. She won't know
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah, sure. Here it is. Whatever.
Sure, this is some guy's head. It got kind of mashed though.
Yeah.
It got a little bit ruined. It's like a pumpkin that's gone bad after Halloween.
That happens. Happens to heads.
I mean, yeah, it does.
Now, Marty, you've played through a large chunk of the game.
Yes.
How often do you encounter a
Tackle that
mission
thief.
like this?
What do you mean, like?
Like, do you encounter this a lot? Like, do you go collect heads?
Oh
Have
no
you
no!
done
Oh
this
no!
like-
This is
yeah.
this is the collecting heads is not something you do very often. in this game.
Careful, Marty.
So it's not
guards.
repetitive enough.
No, the missions there's a lot of variety. You're going to be doing a lot of different things, and thankfully,
They found you.
probably gonna get
They
shot.
found you.
I'm probably going to get shot.
You're
Nope,
gonna make it.
I've
You're
just gotten far
fine.
enough. Yeah, they've gotten rid of. Thank the maker, they've gotten rid of a lot of the tailing missions, which people have expressed.
Oh, those
so
are my
happy.
favorites, said nobody.
Said no one ever.
Yeah.
Those two guards still totally know where you are.
That's fine. As long as
It's
they
fine.
can
Just
get
go
heads.
pick up the heads. It's not like you have to do it stealthily.
They're
Yes, you
just-
do actually.
They're just sitting there in bags.
Yeah, they're.
Nope, they found you.
Well, it's not like they're gonna have you carry around a.
All right,
Just
we're
wait-
gonna,
just
so
waste
we're gonna see how
Be a bad
how many
assassin.
human beings I can murder right now
Got
while being
Is,
shot
is the answer all of them?
while being shot by these awful guards. So pro tip: smoke bombs, your best friend. Oh, I did not
Nope.
do that stealthily. I'm gonna hide here. I'm gonna see if I can just.
Nope, they know exactly where you are.
No, they don't.
Those guys do.
No, those guys. They're fine.
Oh, you guys, it's okay.
Hello. Hello over there.
Okay. Hey, Bales. So you see this little silhouette in the near the corner.
Sam
That's-
Fisher there.
That is
Well,
Sam Fisher.
they've taken a bunch of really cool elements from a lot of their more recent games. Like you've got the last known position silhouette from Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
You've got Watch Dogs cover mechanics and stealth. Like right now you're moving stealthily,
I'm a jerk.
quote unquote.
I'm a jerk. You know, I'm just gonna murder these people.
There you go. That'll make everything just way easier.
So let's say you're frustrated with a side mission. Can you abandon it? Is that possible?
Yeah, you can. The game
abandon and come
opens
back
you
to
up.
it later?
It's sort of you can abandon it. You can come back later. The game is very much about
Kinda
wanting
empowering
you
you.
to. Yeah, just having your own fun. If something's not fun, just stop doing it and go do something else.
I feel like that's kind of the point of all video games, but they do. I will say they do it well.
Yeah.
It's very easy to jump in and out of your stories or just running around and having a fun time within the city itself.
I don't think you need to be stealth anymore because you killed everyone.
That's me.
You're a really bad stealthy assassin.
Well, me and Joe Biden. So there's a lot of heads.
That's how you do a stealth mission. You kill
Wrong
everything.
sack. So there's
That's
a lot of
how
heads.
I do it too, to be fair.
And we're not grabbing the right heads.
Oh, okay.
There's specific heads. These are
Got
very
it,
specific
got it.
heads. So I'm just opening up, or maybe I'm just opening up sacks and they're not heads.
Yeah,
Maybe
this is
it's like you
potatoes.
open it up,
That'll be it. That'll
bloody
be it.
potatoes.
That's when
They've been
that's the right
executing
sack.
a lot
That'll
of
be the
people.
right sack.
That was
There
a right
it is.
sack.
It'll be every third.
Ooh, Jacques Herbert's head.
That is- that
pounds.
is
My
what it's
buddy,
like.
Jacques Herbert.
Yeah. Oh, my good friend Jacques Herbert, and his decapitated face.
The old smoke bomb.
The old smoke bomb trick, but then you climbed above the smoke.
That's fine.
But they
So
know where you
Mark-
are.
No, not fine. Destiny.
Marty, while
Hit me
you
with
run
it. Hit
to
me
the
with
next
it.
location, we have our next question from John Mendez. Sorry, John.
John, you almost said John Menendez.
No,
you
it's
you almost
not
mentioned
John
one of the
Menendez.
Menendez brothers.
Anyway,
Juan Menendez.
the Twitter user asks, how long is AC Unity compared to other games in the series?
That would be a spoiler, so I'm not going to say that.
okay. All right.
Why
We're
did
not
you
allowed
steal
to
from
answer that
man?
question.
And then stab him.
Oh, well,
But you'll be able to find
Why
out
did
yourself
you do that?
yeah.
because we're going to give you a copy of Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Rogue so that you can try it out and answer your own question.
Yeah.
Sorry we can't answer it today. Maybe read
Sorry,
Marty's
buddy.
full review. When does your review hit, Marty?
It's going to be Tuesday morning, I believe, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific.
Got it.
Ooh, you get a key. What'd you get a key to?
Thank you, John.
I don't know. Yeah, thank you for the question.
You stole from that man and then you stabbed him. That was very rude.
No, I stabbed him and then I stole from him. I believe that was the order.
But
Possibly.
why did you stab him? Just
why didn't
because?
I? Why
Just
did-
for
why wouldn't I?
funsies? Hey, buddy, just steal from
That guy has a head?
Nope, you just. Why?
So he has the head and you have to steal it from him.
No, these guys have keys for things.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I got head keys.
We missed why. We were looking for
Letters.
stuff.
So you find out where the other heads. Oh, this dude
Oh.
bought a head. Who's buying heads?
He
Weird.
bought two head.
Yeah. Two head. Do
They're
you not know the
kept in
plural
chests
of?
in the concierge.
I think you don't know the plural of heads. Heads. Head. Are we running?
it's the plural of head is heads. I assume. I
think
thought
so.
That was right.
Might be. Head eye.
by
Is it
James?
it's like octopi.
Hide.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, Kojima.
All right,
No, it's
so
not.
this is
So-
taking you a long time to go from point to point.
Yeah.
If you had other people in the game,
Yeah.
could it go a little quicker? My main question is, how does multiplayer work?
How does co-op work?
Yeah.
Co-op works. There's sort of
That's been the
there's
major
social clubs
feature,
and
right?
nodes. Yeah, that's definitely one of the things they've been highlighting
Yeah.
so far. And I haven't got to play a ton of it yet, but
Well, nobody has the game yet.
yeah, sure. But
you and I.
except you and I, and probably 100 other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's you can't do story missions. You know, the main campaign missions together, but there are a ton of sort of bespoke two-player heists,
Got it.
which are really cool. I got to try one of those at a preview event. And then there are 4-player sort of these massive infiltration missions, which are super tough, but the rewards are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of money that you get from them is insanely high. That's kind of like the only way that you're going to be able to buy some of those crazy, like 125,000 weapons and everything. But also, the cool things about a lot of the 4-player missions are that you oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's right
Is
there.
that it's co-op, but it's sort of competitive co-op because you get more money and more rewards based on like how well you complete the mission. And so that involves not being seen, you know, not being hurt, not being detected. But at the same time, if one of your guys dies, then all of you lose. And so it's sort of this risk reward of like, one of you are behind is like, hey, I'm fighting 30 guards, please come
Please
get
come
me.
save me.
But you're just like, well, I don't want you to die or else we fail. But at the same time,
I don't
I
wanna
sort
get
of want to
discovered.
stay on the sidelines and see if you can, you know, handle this yourself.
Yeah. Be a grown-up.
Yeah.
Deal with your problems.
Deal with your assassination.
Deal with your
problems.
30 murdering you
Sure.
problems.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
So Marty, right now you're about to turn in this quest. Could you at least show like where you go to these spots to begin a multiplayer session?
Yeah,
Are they,
let me,
are they
yeah,
Yeah,
available?
they
I'll-
kind of pop up all over the map.
Yeah, I'll finish up. I'll finish up this quest. There's a lot of.
Get that lady her human heads that you
I'm
want.
gonna get her human heads.
Give her all them heads.
Yeah, there's these social clubs scattered throughout the world that if you renovate them, they sort of act as hubs for
Okay.
multiplayer.
It's kind of like the banks in 2.
Yeah, yeah, and then at the same time, there are specific missions. A lot of times you can find them near your hideout. There'll be someone chilling with
Yep.
a co-op mission that you can grab.
Okay.
Yeah. So they kind of show up all over the place. There's also out in the wild you can find. We actually passed one earlier, a heist mission. There'll be random NPCs kind of all over the city, being like, "What are you selling? What are you buying?"
Yeah, I think that's probably a different video game, but
It's not.
Yeah,
It's the
It was
same
this
one.
It was this
It's
one.
this guy. He actually
He's famous.
he's the boss of this game.
He's the Wilhelm Scream
Yes.
of weird video game salesman.
But he tries to then sell you a co-op mission.
There you go. I'm gonna kill the
See, I
messenger
brought it
without
back.
being seen.
Well,
Which one's the messenger?
Yeah,
that guy. Over there. No, don't stab him. Oh, you got maybe. No, you didn't. You didn't get. You did it. Great job.
did
Or
you
did
do it?
I don't.
know. Yeah,
you did.
probably.
Oh, wow. Way to go.
Nicely
Old
done.
Stabathon.
I don't know why that messenger had to die, but
Whoa.
fancy jump.
Joe Biden, save me! Look at that.
Oh, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden's a vengeful god.
He is a very good friend to have, though.
Yeah. All right, Madame.
Oh, she's
Mama
under the
Tussaud.
steps there.
She's hanging out. She's hanging out below here.
She's over there at her dead head wheel.
Have them. I can make the death masks and be safe. Oh, what a world in which we live.
She's a kook.
What a world in which we live, where people want
Did
to
it!
So
buy
there's your
other
rewards. Looks like you get 750 francs, and that's it.
We use the old noggins. We got money.
That old
Yeah.
money noggin.
We can spend money on it. We can just make it rain. Well, you can't make it rain in the game.
Speaking of making it rain, let's make it rain copies of Assassin's Creed Unity. Michael Cruz
you're just the
has our
worst.
next question.
Terrible.
One I was kind of curious about: Can you train a Brotherhood in Unity? That was actually a feature I really liked in Brotherhood.
Sure.
and Moving on.
As of now, no.
I have yet to run into it either. I didn't know
Yeah.
if it was something that's later in the game because I'm only about probably a third of the way through.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm not. I haven't got to test out what kind of stuff the companion app does, but you know, there's no sort of traditional Brotherhood. Like there was in,
Okay, so you can't be like, all right, you guys go get them.
No, it's a lot of this is a sort of a singular. The story is very much Arno's story.
Yeah, which is good. I like
Arc.
that though. You know, but yeah, so it doesn't. I haven't seen anything that resembles either the Brotherhood missions from 2.0 1, I'll say, or the Kenway's Fleet stuff
Yeah.
from 4.
We can also we can show off one story mission.
Oh,
Do we
yeah,
want to show off
let's
that
go
story
into
mission?
it.
Okay.
Let's
do
go
that.
into it. Michael, thank you very much for your question. We're
Enjoy
going to give you a
those copies
copy
of
of
the game.
Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Rogue on your platform of choice. Thank you very much.
Would
Now
one
we're
of
going to
you
hop
guys
into
win?
a story mission really quick. We have one more to give away.
All right. Well,
One
if
more
anybody
bundle.
out there wins a copy of Rogue that they don't want, send it to me because
Yeah.
I really want it.
If only you worked at a video game website.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I do, but I still won't get it.
Yeah, womp womp.
I know. Oh well.
Do we have any other good questions, Dustin?
I am just looking through them right now
about
at the
comments?
moment. Can you dual wield?
I don't think so. No.
That's a good one.
I haven't seen any double
Maybe
weapons.
someday though.
There's some cool strange weapons in the game. You can get a samurai sword.
I like that one. I like
Well, they
the
said-
machete,
Yeah, there's
or
a
like
machete.
the scimitar. I thought was a really
Yeah.
interesting one.
Yeah, there's I believe the animations have been improved, so each weapon sort of has its own self-created animation. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, mixed combat and traversal. As it plays out, it looks really cool.
So
Even though
this
it's way
isn't a
more
question
difficult.
I have, but I keep hearing people ask this.
This is your question, isn't it?
Is
This is
there
your
no?
question. Don't
Is
lie.
there naval combat?
There's
No.
no naval combat.
No,
No, there is not.
That is
That
the
is
entire
what
point
Rogue
of
is.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Is naval combat.
Rogue is all naval combat.
It's not all
You
naval
never get
combat,
off the
so
boat.
There's
There's a lot-
70%.
No, you
There's
never get off the
70%.
boat.
No, that's true.
Oh, this guy, Blackbeard.
I don't think that's Blackbeard.
It's the guy that voices Blackbeard.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah, so this mission's about it's sequence 3, so it's a little less than a quarter through the game, I would say. And I'll see. There you go. If you use math, you can see how long the game is.
Right there.
So yeah, this mission is it's sort of a culmination of the way the missions are structured in this game is a lot like AC1, where there are a handful of missions that all sort of feed in and lead up to this eventual assassination.
We're
And
learning
you
about
learn
your
about your
target.
target. You learn about like what role they played in this conspiracy. But the way each of these assassinations unfolds is really this kind of cool open sandbox. With it's usually centered around one of the big sort of set piece
Well,
structures.
you can see it here. They're actually going through, and Arno is looking at various options that he has to get inside the church.
Yeah,
he could
yeah.
just, run in through the front door, find an open window, and then, stab a guy.
Yeah, you could be.
Or-
you could just try to murder everying on your path inside the church to kill the target.
Nice. Now, Mario, you've already played this mission, right?
I played this mission.
How did you do it?
Twice. I did 2 different ways. One time I snuck through the catacombs
Cool.
and went up underneath, and then sort of got into the church through there. And then another time, there's a dude on the street who has a key, and I killed him, took his key, got in through a door up high. So you see here.
That guy's already had a rough life. He has
He's had-
one eye doesn't work. He's
Yeah,
got
but
a
he
scar on
earned
his face.
he earned his one eye through nefarious games.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
And it sort of gives you the the bottom right, like there's a unique kill, there's a secret entrance,
Yep.
there's a bunch of regular entrances, and then alarm bells which you should look out for.
Yeah.
How did you complete this mission?
I actually did the unique kill.
Oh.
Which is super cool. Because usually
Let's
when
try
you
and do that one. I
if
like
I give you the
let's
controller, can you
super
do it?
cool
Want me to give it
Yeah,
to you?
sure.
Okay, we
All
swap
right.
controllers.
we
If-
swap controllers, if everything goes to hell right now, it's entirely my fault.
If John dies, it's no longer my fault.
All right. So instead of going to get the keys, which those guys right over there have, you can see them over that way.
Yeah.
We're actually going to go this way to the other side of this giant crowd of people.
Yeah.
You can see that other exclamation point. This dude over here, who, when we see him, he's going to be like, oh, ha, ha, I'm going to go meet the guy you're supposed to kill. That's how
Monsieur
French people
Duchesneau.
talk. Monsieur Duchesneau. But yeah, so this guy has a meeting set with Sever, who is our target.
Yeah.
And I think they actually showed this off in one of the demos at E3.
There he goes.
So we're going to follow him. There's a couple of guys over here on the left that we actually are not supposed to get involved with, but we're just going to hope that they don't. Yep, they see us. We're just going to run over this way real quick.
Why did you kill that guy? It said kill him.
But I'm
Well,
going
I
to wait.
think he needs to be incognito.
No, damn. Come on. Get in the thing. There we go.
Nope. They're
Everything
spotting
is the
me.
worst.
They're spotting me.
Everything is the worst. I've ruined everything.
Let it be
So
known.
this is the way it's done.
Let
This
it
is
be
exactly how you do it.
Yeah.
Let it be known that everything was working a lot better when I was playing.
Oh, that guy is not going to stand up.
Oh, he got stabbed. He got stabbed right in the head.
Can you still kill Deschanel?
Yes, I can still kill Deschanel.
You have to do it in stealthily, or
No, I don't have to do it stealthily.
just go kill him.
All right, fine.
So
I like doing things stealthily, though.
There's a question from Ello. Is that Zoe Deschanel's ancestor? Is that a different person?
No, I don't believe it is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
There
kill
he
you.
is.
Sorry, bro.
Oh! Well, he didn't see it coming at least.
So why did you kill him? A confessional kill is available.
Right. So if we'd followed him, we would have heard him meet with a priest who's out here and be like, "I'm going to go meet with Monsieur de Siver in the confessional."
Okay.
But instead, we just stabbed him. So it's now we're just gonna do that instead.
Okay, but we can still meet him in the confessional.
Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
So we're gonna climb up.
This is really cool. I have not seen any of this. I played through this mission
really?
twice, and I have not seen this.
So
Awesome, yeah,
every
this is
mission
really
can be completed in multiple
In
ways.
several ways.
These,
yeah.
these big assassinations, which sort of are the culmination of each sequence,
Oh, I need to get over there.
are definitely sort of dynamic sandboxes that let you do all sorts of wacky stuff.
All right. I'm gonna pick this lock. Hopefully. Oh, get up there, Arno. Come on now. Get right there. There we go. That's what you wanted to do, buddy.
All right.
Okay, so you're gonna hop
Try
into the
and pick
confessional.
this
here.
lock.
Don't screw this up. Marty only has 8 more.
Can I not pick this lock?
There you go.
Okay.
Why won't you let me pick that?
First, you have to defeat the B button.
That was awful, Jeff.
That was really bad.
Just give it, time it out.
There
There
we
you
go.
go. No
Just
pressure.
time- Wow, what an amazing coach you are. If you're a basketball coach,
Be
you'd be like,
good at video games.
just
Time
make-
it out, son.
Just make the basket.
All right, so we're gonna be super sneaky going this way.
So here we're back. We're inside the church, which we saw, but now it's littered with guards. That dude's gonna get a stab to the neck.
No, he's gonna get knocked out because I don't believe in killing people unnecessarily.
I mean, it's pretty much death. You just punched him in the head.
That is definitely very bad for him.
Yeah,
It's not as bad as being stabbed in the face,
sure.
but being knocked unconscious by force is certainly not
Yep.
good for you either.
It's the third time since Christmas.
You gotta kill the organ player
Guy
too,
right
John.
there. No, I'm not gonna kill the organ player.
What did he ever
I'm
do
just gonna
to you?
maim him. God save us from intellectuals. Totally.
So yeah, you see, one of the things John's doing is he's holding the L button and he's sneaking, which is a first for the series.
Yeah, this is one of the things that they brought over from another game. This actually came over from Watch Dogs. And it is essentially, not essentially,
It's sensually.
essentially. It's fine.
Well-
Nobody saw me.
He did.
He did, but he's dead, so whatever.
Where's this confessional? That's
It's
where you're
right
trying
there.
To go.
I'm going right down there.
Okay, there's a lot of guards.
Yeah,
there.
if you use your eagle, so show how many baddies are chilling.
Yeah.
So there's two guys over in this room here,
There's a bell. There's
and
a
then
thousand
there's
guys
a
over
bunch
there.
of guys
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
So he's on the move, so we have to move quickly.
We'll get in there.
I'm getting there. I actually wanted to wait for this guy to get out of the way.
Got it. All right, so you made it.
I made it. I'll go into this booth right here, if I can.
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
And there's our target right there.
Okay, I'm excited.
So he's coming, he's gonna walk over to us, and we're just gonna be like,
What do you think's gonna happen? Are you guys gonna kiss?
yeah, we're gonna
Something like
make
that.
out in the confessional booth.
Oh, you got, there's gonna be a smooching.
Yep.
Here to hear.
There'll be
IGN
so much
first, smooching.
You have an infiltration opportunity also.
The infiltration opportunity is to steal the keys, what Marty did.
That's what I
So
did.
if you steal the keys first, you wouldn't have to unlock that
Guys,
lock
guys,
that we
guys,
opened.
something's about to happen.
Something's gonna happen. You guys.
Everything's in place. Finally saw recent, did he? What's our cut? 30%? Good, good. This is our moment, my friend.
Wait here. See that we're not disturbed.
Sever,
Monsieur Latouche, I'm here to see the king of beggars.
come with me.
The intrigues of rats! Pompous fool, if I could lay my hands on him.
Well, what's so important you had to pull me away from my daughters?
You're right, monsieur. Too much of the king's champagne.
Sever, come away!
Right?
That was a
And now look at the blood coming
that was
out
a
of the
death
confessional.
now.
It's
Oh,
like
that's really
pouring
cool.
out of there. Yeah.
So now, yeah,
So now I'm gonna escape.
now you gotta escape. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for that guy to round his corner.
Yeah,
and
as
then
you obviously
immediately get
that
out of
cutscene
here.
was out of context because you have not played most of the game yet.
Right. Oh, they saw me. They saw me. They
But
saw me.
the I like how each major assassination sort of gives you another piece of this puzzle,
Yep.
this conspiracy puzzle that you're slowly sort of unraveling throughout the game. And most people you're killing sort of deserve to die. That dude definitely deserved to go.
Oh yeah, he
the good old-fashioned
murdered
stabbing.
without getting too plot heavy. He murdered somebody that you like.
Yeah.
So that was this
Was it
time.
Joe Biden?
It's personal. No, Joe Biden's healthy and safe, riding on your back.
That's true. Oh, it's like Finn and Jake.
Exactly.
Oh, you can't get out that way. You haven't stolen the keys.
Oh no!
You done
I
goofed.
thought. Well, I
So
thought I
that-
could pick that lock.
No, so that is the door.
This is the door that you can get into if you steal the keys.
Yeah, if you
but
stole the
can
keys at the
Also,
beginning.
the door that we came in.
Yeah.
Also unlocks if you steal the keys. So I assumed that I would be able to pick that
No,
lock.
you done goofed.
I did done goof, but it's all right. Nobody saw me
There'll be
except for that
another way
one
out.
guy.
There'll be
So I'll
another way
find
out
him
of
and I'll murder him and then I'll escape. It's fine. Why does this guy hate intellectuals so much?
I'm not a big fan.
I'm not. Oh, the organ player left.
Yeah.
Bogus. All right.
Well, I would. Hey, there's 5 dead
well,
bodies
here's an
around
open
me.
window.
Let's get
so
out
this
of
is-
here.
This
Yeah.
is good enough, I guess.
No, you just want to run.
Downward momentum. I feel like I should do the waha waha from Mario,
Sure,
but in
that works.
but in reverse though. It's like how, ow, ow, ow.
That works. Yeah.
That was terrible. I feel bad for having done that.
Oh, that was great.
But there we go. So you can complete it. You did it you did it 2 different ways.
Did 2 different ways. Yeah.
But you've never seen that.
No, that was cool.
I think that was
Now
excellent.
kind of, and you can, in traditional AC form, you can go back to the various sequences and
And play them
you can
again.
Play them.
You want the
whenever
you want this guy?
We'll go
back?
back to the open world.
Yeah.
So
Go back
we're
and
going
take
around.
us on a greater tour.
Seeing we're at a loading screen, we're going to take another question. The
All right.
last question.
What do we got?
This
Oh, the
one
last
is
question.
from
Last one.
Jake Smith.
Jake Smith.
That is
Now-
like the most generic name ever.
You can't give us an exact number, but how many historical figures will you meet?
A
Such
lot.
as
Bunches.
Marie Antoinette.
a lot. They've already shown some of the folks, but you'll
Napoleon.
You'll run to Napoleon
Napoleon,
Bonaparte. You'll run to.
We just ran into Madame Tussauds.
Louis XVI. You'll see Marquis de Sade.
Oh, he's a
Spoilers.
weird dude.
He's a weird dude.
He's a creepy guy.
He's a weird dude. He invented the V-neck.
He really loves his V-neck
V-neck
t-shirts.
T-shirt. A lot of historical figures. I was telling someone this morning. It was weird because I don't really feel like this a lot in video games. Like I felt like I learned something in this game, but you don't get a lot.
The Paris stories are the Assassin's Icon.
Oh, okay. So she's going to be like, go get me more heads.
Yeah, everyone in
No,
the
they're
Paris
all
stories.
different.
It's it's
Right.
all about
Yeah.
getting heads.
Yeah, that's one of the things I learned about the French Revolution. A lot of heads.
Just a lot of heads getting chopped. Can you pick that lock?
It is I'm not sure what level it is. If it's level 2,
You
no.
might be screwed.
If it's level 2, you can watch me fail a lot.
Oh man, don't waste your. Whoa! You did it!
Oh, but there's two.
Oh, that jerk!
Oh, we get to see some axe combat.
Chop.
Get to see some action.
Oh, that was good.
God, Marty.
Well played, sir.
I would drop the mic, but I think we're doing something.
you dropped the
All right,
controller.
let's see if
so
you
I
can do
think-
it again.
I don't
probably
bet you can.
Ooh, that's
I got one more. I got one more.
You one more. Last chance. Last chance for
That
love.
was awful.
No.
That was awful.
That was worse than mine.
That was pretty bad.
Pickpocket that guy. Maybe he had some.
No, that
Maybe he
guy's
has
a jerk.
lockpicks.
I don't want anyone to.
So you can see a co-op mission over in the corner there.
Yeah, that's what those
if
two
you
little
look at the map.
peeps are. We're not connected, but yeah. in
But
theory,
yeah,
you
so
would-
this guy will start a heist, is it? Or no, just a general.
And this is a co-op mission.
this would
yeah.
be a co-op mission.
So you just find people throughout the world. You click accept mission, and then
you
go
can
on with
invite your friends, or you can invite randos.
But
from the
the
internets.
story you play by yourself.
The story you play by
yeah,
yourself.
the story. Everyone's gonna sort of experience the core story of Arno by themselves.
Yep.
But
That's good news for a lot of people. I know a lot of people thought you had to play through co-op.
oh
Yeah,
no,
I
I
would
mean that's
be
always
bummed about that.
Yeah, that's always a fear people have. Because co-op is always an awesome option, but
But it's always hit or miss though too. It's 50,
Yeah.
50-50.
But
Like,
there's always people who want to play a game by themselves.
exactly. I love playing games with people I know and like people that I've played with before.
Yeah.
But I hate being forced to say like, because if my friends don't get a game, I don't want to be forced to like to
You
get
broke
through
up
the story.
teenage drinking party.
Good.
A teenage drinking party.
Those
They
dang.
were all like,
Dude,
"Whoa,
wait,
this isn't booze."
They
fir-
brought their
first off-
boombox down to the lake.
It's 18th century France.
True,
A teenage drinking
true.
party consists of like 9-year-olds. It's like, oh my mom, my wine.
That was awful.
Marty, you've
That's
shown
how French
us.
children talk.
Marty, you've shown us a lot of new features today. What is your favorite aspect that Unity has brought to the series? Your favorite new game type?
Game type.
Game thing. Whatever they've brought to the game, that's new
The old
that you
game
like the
thing.
most.
Yeah, I think we've covered a couple of things that I really like. I really like the customization. I feel like when I take this game online, my Arno is going to be very different than other people's Arnos.
Yeah.
And it lets you sort of tailor your play to how you want to play. I like those sort of open sandbox assassination missions. Like I like the fact that I'd played it twice and then saw something new when John did it and went to the confessional.
Yep.
And also, Paris is just pretty awesome.
Oh, what's up
Yeah,
here?
it's a very, very good location.
That's
is
a
this?
Notre Dame thing. We're not gonna. We're just
Little
gonna tease
spoilery?
that. Little spoilery, but
right.
if
You can see the future in this.
yeah, you can see the future.
hey,
There you go.
what's that?
That's a cockade.
cockade.
Cockades are like the animus fragments.
Yeah,
So there's
the
collectibles.
general. Oh, of course,
What
there's
do the
collectibles.
collectibles consist of?
Cockades.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll also see
Notes?
in the mini map. You'll see
shanties.
no shanties. You'll see. You've got it set to missions right now. You got to swap it over. There you go.
That's
one
fine,
more.
it's just
Selected. No.
All. There it is. So you'll see. You've got like
chess,
chest, cards.
Okay.
And then
Stairs.
there's like wanted
gotta conquer
posters
stairs.
and letters hidden
Oh,
around the
okay.
city as well.
Yeah, letters hidden around the city. There's chests. There's certain chests that can only be opened in co-op stuff. Certain
Yep.
chests that can only
Coat of arms.
artifacts.
Yep. Oh, that's what it
okay.
is.
Yeah.
Artifacts. It's always a coat of arms on somebody's wall.
You don't know that. Maybe the 100th.
Maybe I
artifact
have.
is different.
Maybe the 150th one is not.
It's like desert golfing.
Can you look
Desert
around the
golf?
city once, Marty? Just show like, so we've been running around in this one little section, but it's pretty much as far as
Yeah.
you can see.
Yeah. I mean, up until that tree line, you can.
Yeah.
You can go there.
A wise man once wrote, "Everything the light touches is our kingdom."
Thank you, Mufasa.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm more ashamed of the fact that you made that reference or the fact that I didn't get it.
Oh, that's
Lion
pretty bad.
King.
I know.
Really?
Shame on me, right?
Oh, I don't know why I jumped.
So this is what the failing looks
I
like.
don't know why I
You're
jumped.
desynchronized.
That was foolish of me.
But you know what? Great job. I mean, if we've got to end the day, that's the way to end it. That's how we do.
With a leap to
God,
our deaths.
that was awful. You're the best assassin ever, Marty.
No, I'm not the worst.
You're the best.
I'm the Leon, the professional of assassins. He was.
He's
a-
good. He was really
way
good.
better than jumping off a building.
Yeah.
It didn't go well, to be honest.
Well, I mean, neither did his movie either.
So you're in Hotel de Ville.
Yeah.
That's one of the districts. How do the districts vary?
There's definitely a class difference. There are the districts that have a lot of sort of royalty and palaces.
Yeah.
And then there's the ones that, really are the core furnace of the revolution. You see places with
poor and
the
downtrodden.
poor, the meek.
Like why are they carrying around that guy? Is he dead
Yeah, he's dead.
or drunk?
You'll see that all over the place.
He's
It's just,
sleeping.
like people carrying around dead bodies. Like they've created a very depressing and sad.
They're drinking
pre-revolutionary
tea.
patterns. Tackle that thief.
That darn cat.
Yeah.
Good job.
I tackled him.
Port
that's-
Saint Denis.
I also kissed him on the cheek. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I did see that. It was a cute little moment between the two.
Press X to give him a peck on the cheek.
Those are crowd events. Those
Yep.
just pop up randomly.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
Those,
another
you'll always want to
assassination
complete them. They're-
You'll get money. You'll get rewards. You'll get.
This was
free
a.
points.
We're not gonna play this one, but I played. Oh, wait, where'd that side event go?
It's right there.
There is an urban legend that there is a giant in this neighborhood who is murdering people.
So they
So you have
kinda-
to figure out like.
Is there?
I'm not gonna spoil it.
That's really exciting. They did stuff like that in 3, where like you go find the Loch Ness monster or Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And stuff like
and
that.
it's obviously there's not. It's not gonna be like an actual like. You're not gonna be.
Don't
climbing a
ruin it
Colossus.
for me.
Okay, there is an actual Colossus.
Shadow of the
Last
Colossus
Guardian
and
confirmed.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Unity 2: Shadow of Colossi.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Oh, that is the.
can't go
you
there.
can't, yeah, you can't go there yet.
Desynchronized.
That was-
Desynchronized. You can go up there.
Go up wherever I want.
You can go open that chest. Oh wait.
Nope,
no,
I don't
you
have any
can't.
lockpicks.
You
Don't.
you
Let's
broke
not
all
bring
your
it up.
lockpicks.
Let's not bring it
You're
up
sad
again.
about it.
We are rapidly approaching the end of our live stream. Marty, is there any last thing you want to show anybody?
Big question, Marty.
No, jeez.
The
Without
defining
spoiling
moment.
anything.
Without spoiling anything, I kind of just want to. I want to bring back an old friend. We bring back an old friend.
Sure.
Who is that? Who's our old friend?
His name's Joe Biden.
No.
You like the trident a little more than the axe.
I mean,
It's a Biden.
It's
Biden. Sorry,
it's
Biden.
very.
It's
Wait,
not. I
here's
wasn't
the
making
question.
Joe Trident jokes this entire time.
I made a mistake.
Can you get a trident though? Can you put Joe Biden out to pasture and get a
No,
trident?
as far as I know, no. And also, why would anyone ever do that? Unless
don't
they
know.
created a quad.
Though
gun.
technically, that
Kill the messenger
does
without being
have
seen
3
or
spikes
don't.
on it.
And I'm not sure which one's the messenger. I'm gonna stab them all.
I think you
Joe
can.
Biden. There you go. VP.
Oh! Why didn't you pull it
Nice.
out the back?
Because that's
Joe Biden doesn't play that way.
yeah.
All right, fair enough.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us for the Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed
Thanks,
Unity
guys.
live stream
Thank you.
today.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody watching, for also joining us. For more on Assassin's Creed Unity, you're already in the right place. IGN.
I thought we were in France.